All right, so the next question is from Sean Carlton Zero. He asks, how would you book a Noah New Japan feud from now until Wrestle Kingdom 5, and what would your Wrestle Kingdom 5 card look like? Honestly, I don't keep up with New Japan as most as everyone else, some of the other guys on here, like AMC. This would have been a great question for Honor Hammer, actually, or AMC in one, or obviously Ichiban Puroso. But yeah, I would have done it like this. I would have had Noah versus New Japan in like a Survivor Series elimination match. Obviously, you probably take Kent if Kent is healthy. Kenta, Marufuji, Go Shiozaki, Morishima, maybe Sugiura, or maybe even someone like, no, what's his name? Taiji Ishimori, someone like that, like someone young and athletic. I actually put him in the match, and then New Japan, you could do like Nakamura, Jushin Thunder Liger, Hiroki Goto. I'm trying to think of some other guys, even Prince Devitt. If Omega's still with New Japan at the time, maybe you could do with Omega, or guys like that. A Survivor Series type elimination match, and it could come down to like maybe Kenta versus Goto, or Marufuji and Devitt in the finals. I think that would be a phenomenal match. But yeah, I mean, I don't really see them going in that direction. But overall, the Wrestle Kingdom show really delivers each and every year. So it'll be interesting to see how they book that. Next question is from Strong Carlton Zero again. Yes, do you think a guy like Eric Cannon, if he hit the gym and improved in the ring and changed his atrocious attire, just like Chris Hero, would that lead to him getting signed with ROH, WWE, and TNA? No, because Chris Hero is a natural athlete. He's that all-natural superior athlete. He's just naturally got a really good look. Even when Hero looked like a fat idiot, he kind of he wore this really, really bad attire. He had the gut and everything. He just had an awkward body. Even Crazy Mike talked about this. If Chris Hero got in better shape, watch out. And that's exactly what happened. But I don't see the same thing happening with Eric Cannon, though. I really don't. He just doesn't have the look. He's kind of on the short side, and it's not that he's short or anything like that. It's just he looks more like a wrestling fan than a wrestler. So I just don't see it happening. But the guy is very, very talented, though. The match he had with Sami Callihan at Evolve 4 was great. Everyone should check that out. Next question. Sean Carlton Zero asks, Chuck Taylor, El Generico, Joey Ryan, or other, who would be your next PWG World Champion? Well, the day I'm filming this video, Claudio Castagnoli just won the PWG Championship last night. So, but honestly, though, I think Claudio, they're just going to use Claudio to put one of the younger guys over. The other guy I didn't mention was Brandon Gatson. I think Gatson has ability, but now's not the right time. I haven't heard anything from Gatson on the mic. That's the biggest problem. I mean, he's been blowing my mind in the ring. He's a great wrestler. But I would say Chuck Taylor is more ready than anyone else. He's a former Young Lions Cup winner. I think he won the Young Lions Cup in 2007, and he's got a great personality. Evolve is pushing him really, really hard right now. He's been putting on some good matches. I think, if anything, he's probably ready for it. El Generico would probably be the most reliable choice because he shows up every night and he puts on a great match and he's very, very open with the fans. Joey Ryan's title reign is kind of a thing of the past. I mean, he did win Bola, so it's kind of like, at least put the Bola thing to use and give him the belt. I can see that, but yeah, I think Claudio eventually is going to drop it to either Chuck Taylor or Brandon Gatson down the road. Or maybe you could do a Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli feud, and maybe over the next year, PWG could just focus on established talent in the main event scene. I kind of see them going in that direction. So, yeah. Next up is from WWE TNA Sucks. What do you think of Bryan Danielson's decision of giving... what do you think of WWE's decision of giving Bryan Danielson Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries as his entrance theme? I'm sorry, I never heard the name of the song. I know what song you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. If I were WWE, I would actually, do like Ring of Honor did their own pay-per-view version of the Final Countdown theme. They could just do their own version of it and get copyright for it. I think that would be fine. But yeah, I mean, Sarah Del Rey actually comes out to this theme. She's a Ring of Honor women's wrestler. She actually comes out to the same theme. So I kind of don't like it because when I hear it, I kind of think of Sarah Del Rey. So not really feeling it. But at the same time, it's not like his other theme song is that great. So next questions are from Honor Hammer 26. He asks, do you think it would be a good idea for some Japanese companies to tour the U.S. once a year? they don't have to create their own promotion like Dragon Gate USA, but I think there might be a big enough United States pure soul fan base to pull it off. Obviously, I think this will definitely work. The problem is, though, I think, even on YouTube here, the United States fans really don't give a shit about Japanese wrestling. It's kind of hard to kind of, identify with some of these wrestlers because they don't have a lot of character to them. Sometimes it's just, watching Japanese guys go out there and wrestle. So I think that's one of the reasons why YouTube kind of just ignores the quality of matches, even though they're free on YouTube. Still, people don't even watch it. But even Ring of Honor in the past, 7th anniversary show, Naja versus Kenta, didn't draw that well. So I don't know. I don't think Japanese wrestling draws a lot of money, but I think the following is still there, though. The Ring of Honor fan base in 2006, 2007 was very, very knowledgeable, and I got the feeling like a lot of those guys did come out just to see Kenta, Marufuji, Morishima. So I definitely think it is there. The popularity is there, but I just don't think it's that high, though. But I think it's worth the chance, though. Jushin Thunder Liger, and it's from New Japan, is actually coming to Jersey All Pro for a couple shows, which I just found out from Emerald Flosion. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, it's something that needs to be done. I think it'll definitely increase the popularity in the United States. I think if Ring of Honor starts working with New Japan again, or obviously they can't work with Dragon Gate, but Noah again, I think it'll definitely boost the popularity of Noah's shows and eventually equal more DVD sales. Probably not a lot of DVD sales, but the name will be out there more, and the attention will be there, and the following will definitely be there. So it'll be great. It'll be great, though. I wish it would happen, but given Ring of Honor's state of mind right now, I don't think it will. If anything, I see the only promotion. It seems like Chikara and Dragon Gate are more on the same side right now, but if the one promotion that probably it could work with would be PWG, and they kind of got that a little bit with Tozawa from Dragon Gate. But yeah, I could see them doing something with New Japan in the future. PWG and New Japan, that would probably be the direction that New Japan should go in. Yeah, and as far as New Japan, just running shows in the United States, if they could pull it off, I think the following would definitely be there. All right, went a little bit too long with that, but apologize. So next question is from Honor Hammer. He asks, what's your b-ball dream match? For instance, what are two players you would have loved to see play against each other but never really did? Isaiah Thomas and Chris Paul comes to mind. As far as Jordan goes, the one guy that Jordan never played against that would have been cool to see him play against, I can't really think of much. I mean, Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, not really. Like those really, Jordan versus Chamberlain is not really a dream matchup for me. I would say Jordan versus like Bernard King. Bernard King used to play for the Knicks. Kind of hurt himself right before Jordan took off in the NBA. I think that would have been a great matchup. Larry Bird versus Dirk Nowitzki. I think that would have been cool. Magic Johnson versus LeBron James. I see LeBron more of like a Magic than Jordan. Trying to think of someone else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are just a few off the top of my head. Mega Dark Angel asks, Kobashi versus Angle or Misawa versus Michaels, what would be the better matchup? Kobashi versus Angle, for some reason, doesn't really seem that interesting to me. I just don't think it'll... This kind of seems weird to me. I think Angle will kind of be like dumbfounded going in the ring with Kobashi. I just don't think it would work that well for whatever reason. It just... I don't know. For some reason, I'm just not feeling that matchup. Misawa versus Michaels, obviously you got probably the two greatest wrestlers of the 90s going at it. It would make for a very, very stiff matchup. I'm sure Michaels would have sold like a bitch for some of the Misawa elbows, and it would be very, very... I don't think it would have been stiff, but it would have been a lot of great selling in the match from Michaels, and but that would have been great. I know people have talked about that before. And so that pretty much... is that it? Yeah, pretty much does it. I appreciate all you guys watching these Q&A videos. It's very, very fun. I know it's a lot of questions, a lot of answers, but hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, thanks for watching.